Hi, welcome to the new moon readings here on June the 28th. So we're on air signs now, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. If you have a sun sign, ascending sign or a moon sign, these air signs will make sense to yourself. So we will start off with Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. So let's have a look what's going on with this new moon energy. Everything's new. Right, Aquarius, this is for Aquarius. Let's have a look, see what's going on. So, projections. This is happening for quite a few signs at the moment. So sometimes we've got a lot of empathy or a lot of sympathy for people, and we are picking up these aspects within our fields. So a lot of the time we can pick up negative feelings or positive feelings. So it depends on your environment of where you are and how your mindset actually is. This can really play a lot within our heart. So we really must be strong people at this moment and not take things too personally when it's outside of the home. Because this is new moon in Cancer, this is all about the home. So be careful within the home about what you're investing in, especially in matters of the heart. All right, so protection is always a good thing. And you may be feeling a little bit like the outsider. So again, be a little bit more grounded and really know your own worth. So sometimes we can feel like an outsider when we believe that everyone else has got that perfect life except ourselves. So just being a little bit more gentle with ourselves and allowing us to have the stuff that we need and want. It's a new moon in Cancer, so this is about new energy coming in, especially with our home life. So there's a compromise here. So a lot of the times we do compromise between, especially within major relationships. And that's okay, but we should still put ourselves first. So we compare and the competition's there. So if you're in relationships that do seem a little bit competitive, then ask your reason why. And it's almost like those projections, like you're not good enough, because they feel insecure. So this is what the comparison is. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's always good to know who you are and be strong within that belief system. So now is the time for you to really own up who you are as a person, right? So let's have a look at the moonology for Aquarius. This is Aquarian, and then we'll have a look at your manifestations. So for Aquarius at the moment, you do have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Phew! Well, with the new moon, that is going to push through that stuff. So, because it is Capricorn, that's working hard, being responsible for yourself, and don't feel like an outsider. Know who you are and stand up for your rights, definitely. So, in this aspect, let's see what you're wanting to manifest at the moment. Let's see the energies for Aquarius surrounding manifestation. This is for Aquarius. Right, Aquarius. So Aquarian energy, you do have first quarter moon in Gemini and speak your world into being. So that's interesting for you. So when we think what we think, we can really have that within our heart. So we have to learn to speak our truth, and that will really come into being as a person. So your emotions, your willpower, your desire to drive forward is important. So maybe at this time, start something new like affirmations and mindset, not control, but mindset, positivity aspects. And then you can really see through a lot of the stuff that are, have caused you problems. Do you know what I mean? So this is for Gemini. Right, let's have a look what's going on for Gemini. These are Gemini energies. If you're Sun Gemini, Ascending, or Moon in Gemini, you will definitely understand this reading for you here in the new moon in Cancer. This is for Gemini. So for Geminis, You have control. So a lot of the times we need to be more flexible within our mindsets. When the mind does cause drama and it causes a fixed mindset, we're not open to suggestions or a little bit more flexibility about how things can be run. So this is about being very fixed, determined in that aspect. So a lot of us think very logical, how we do feel. So, or this could be an opposite energy about someone around you kind of being like that. So we have to really realize that we don't need to fight with ourselves. We know Geminis have that reputation for overthinking, arguing a little bit with themselves. So just be slightly careful of that, especially because we're in the new moon. So this is about existence. So maybe one of those control mindset things is how you've been brought up about your existence. So a lot of us are told by our parents, you can't do this, or we can do this, and you should do this. But this is your existence. So in this new moon in Cancer, it's all about your home life, the love of yourself within that. So looking at your fourth house, you know, of how you have been brought up is essential. So looking at that might really help. So maybe looking at a little bit of astrology might go a long way for Geminis. And you have the creator. This is the father. So one of those controlling aspects might be father issues, or someone who's being very stern. You might have a boss, you might have a partner, all these kind of things. So sometimes we create our own negativity surrounding these things. But if we allow these people to do this, then, you know, that's always going to be there. So try to create less drama and less control, and look at a simplicity way of looking at things moving forward for Geminis. And your Moonology cards about that cycle. Let's have a look for Geminis. So for Gemini, you have, don't let your past hold you back. So if we do have parental issues and kind of childhood drama, now is a good time to actually say goodbye to all of that, having a look at that and putting it in the past. So what do you need to manifest now, Geminis? Let's have a look for Geminis. Let's have a look. This is for Geminis. So you do have last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. So that can apply to anything within your life. Sometimes it is the small print that can trip us up. I'm not talking about a legal document or anything, but sometimes we miss things, and some of the bigger things don't get done. So really look at the fine details within life. We don't need to do things haphazardly. So this is a good thing to do. Look at the small before everything big turns up. All right, for Gemini, well done. So let's have a look at Librans. So this is for Libra today, for June 28th. New moon in Cancer. This is for Libra. So for Libra today, right, Librans. So you do have adventure. Wow. So putting things into balance and really having fun. This is all about what we need to do. So adventure can be fantasy, imagination, really looking outside the box. So maybe in this new moon in Cancer, a good thing is to break habits. If we break habits, we need a new one. So have that adventure. Start a new hobby. Just learn to do something that your inner child especially wants you to be doing. Creativity. So there you go. Creating the adventure, creating happiness, really looking into nurturing your soul and also your inner child, and looking at the harvest of that, the abundance that is coming in when you actually do that. So one thing will lead to another. So maybe thinking, I might join the gym and go to different classes, and you don't know who you'd meet. You've also got the change up. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune. So past, present and your future all has a bearing on who you are now. So this whole change within the new moon will make yourself think, this is a new start. I can make my own life so much more better when I do see the change within myself. So that's where the adventure comes and the creativity. So let's have a look at your cycle within the Moonology cards before we do the manifestations. So you have the answers you need are coming, and a full moon in Gemini. So this is really good because when we start on one adventure, it leads to another. So if you've been trying to manifest all sorts of things within your life, you know, you'll get the answer because it'll just drop in. You know, when we create that space, the universe will answer. What are you manifesting at the moment for Librans? Let's have a look for Libra. So this is for Librans. So you have last quarter moon in Aquarius and reflect on your priorities. So reflecting on what is priority is essential. So sometimes we forget to put ourselves first, or we forget to do something which will lead to other things. It's always good to serve ourselves in a kind of loving way, so we can put others first as well. So look at the priorities of what's important and have that correct balance, which you Librans are all about. So thank you for listening. Have a great new moon. Start something new today, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you.